strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And the Cleveland starting five. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. For 3, Allen. He can't get it to go. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Embiid. Fires from the line. And it's Embiid again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Garland looking around. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by the 76ers. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, got that one up quick.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, and he pulls the string on you.
And that one's good. Embiid's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Strus. Allen, the pass to Mobley. From outside the arc. Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Sixers trailing. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Allen finds Strus. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Allen with a screen on George. Strus the pass to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. George, a screen on Allen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
For the Cavaliers, Mobley comes in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Garland against Maxey. Mobley on a screen. Garland, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he's going for the lob, and then Embiid with the dunk.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Cleveland again missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Embiid. He's got 14. Here's Yabusele. Embiid inside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Philadelphia on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now for Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Green, then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Mobley in at the center position. Embiid with it. 16 points for him. Top of the key jumper, no good. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Edwards. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Number 19.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The 3 is up. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Mobley against Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Here's Jerome. Butler covering. Okoro outside. Here's Jerome. Nails it from 3. Jerome's got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now Embiid. 18 points for him. Shoots over Mobley. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Here's Jerome. Butler covering from deep. Strus. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
76ers trail by 3. Outside Butler. Embiid from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Pass to Jerome. Mobley with it, picked up by Embiid. Mobley, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Shot from the wing. And it's Embiid again missing. Cleveland leading by 3. The 3 from Okoro. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Mobley. Hunter on the wing. Still no points. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland's checked in for Okoro. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland again missing. Mobley's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Hunter. Fades. Buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Just 5 to shoot. Jerome passes to Mobley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. 76ers trail by 6. Left side, Maxey. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson right side. Outside Strus. Thompson a screen on Oubre. And here's Hunter from the arc. That shot off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got George, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
George passes to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Mobley passes to Garland. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 6.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Embiid against Allen, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul, and the 76ers making a change here.
Second team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
Mobley against Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 9 points now in the second half.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Garland for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Embiid. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Nice move. And it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Here's Embiid driving inside, and Embiid throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The three from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Embiid with it, picked up by Allen. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. He buries it from 3. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Garland for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the basket by Embiid.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Garland up top. Maxey covering. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Stolen by Mobley. They get it again. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. But the lead drives to the hoop. Strus grabs the miss.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Mobley throws it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
We'll see how it plays out.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And of course,
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
you know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in a 2-guard. Knocks it loose. To take the lead. Embiid through contact.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The Cavs have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really. Yeah, he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Grimes, he's checked in for Edwards. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Garland, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When he's got ideal position inside, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
No problems knocking that one down.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Embiid with it. Picked up by Allen. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
That's good from Embiid on the assist by Oubre. Embiid's got 44.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. So they take the lead. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration. He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Allen outside. Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on George. Outside Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good by Garland.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Outside Oubre. Back to Embiid. Oh! Embiid packs it down!
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Outside Strus. From deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid against Allen. Embiid inside. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Garland. There's the drive. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley finds Garland. And here's Mitchell. Throws it up high.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Embiid passes to George. Oh, bangs home the three.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Pass Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. He's covered by Oubre.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
By their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, this has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Milwaukee the rebound. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he lays it straight in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard on top, front past the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
From 7, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Oubre, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Oubre, good.
Good touch there. Oubre outside the three-point arc and knocks one down.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Lopez outside. Driving in. Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Here's Prince after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Shoots, and that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points. Embiid against Lopez. Embiid inside. He's got 8. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Kept alive. Another shot. Antetokounmpo hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 9.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Prince misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Milwaukee making a switch. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Prince. And Porter subbed in for Lillard. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3-point.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And Embiid throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Giannis passes to Portis. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
We've got Joel Embiid, Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Green after the miss from Joel Embiid. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Back to Green. And it's Trent in the corner. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. When for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. That one falls.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Green finds Giannis. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers leading by 7. Embiid from outside. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Trent gets the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Yabusele. Hasn't made one yet. Embiid, no good. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Now just a 1.76ers lead. Using his size, Giannis! And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now, here's Trent. 9 points in the game so far. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Here's Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Embiid inside, working on Green. And again, it's Joel Embiid. Bucks trail by 3. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Edwards passes to Yabusele. 76ers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. The second effort. Embiid with authority.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Green. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Portis a screen on Maxey. Lillard finds Portis. Lets the three fly. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Portis. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. That puts them in the lead. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. Philadelphia shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And it's Lillard missing. Here's Embiid. 28 points for him, and there it is for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Maxey, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. They get it back. The kick out to Lopez. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers lead. Embiid with it. Lillard picks him up. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lopez. Kuzma outside. Oubre against Giannis. That's to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Embiid. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Prince. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And the Bucks miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Drills it from outside.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Trent's got 12.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Smith's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Prince. Now here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's Lillard over Maxey. Some solid defense from Maxey. Inside, pass to Council. Here's McCain. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 70. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Philadelphia leading by 3. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Walker. Embiid is out there with Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Embiid from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent setting the peg for Porter. Trent outside. It's up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Lowry. Back to Embiid. Over Giannis. 5 to shoot. Back to Embiid. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Trent outside.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Portis a screen on Walker. From deep, Green connects from three-point range.
3-point.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Now here is Lowry. Lobbed up there for Embiid. It's still about Antetokounmpo. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Porter against Lowry. From deep, Green. And Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Porter. Giannis a screen on Embiid. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Green with a screen for Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's McCain. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. McCain's got 9 points here in the second half. Green against Walker. Portis, the pass to Green. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Prince kicks to Giannis. Kicks it out to Prince. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 38 points.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Counting, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lillard. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's Embiid. Good!
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Nice move. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Now here's Embiid. It drops.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Maxey covering. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
In the corner, George with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Substitution on the court.
Trent, right side, gets it to fall.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Prince. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The 3 from Mitchell. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. The 3 from Prince. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. And we're about a minute into the first. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Lopez can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And a deep 3 from Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lillard with the bucket.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Three-pointer. Lillard can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garland for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Prince, a screen on Garland. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Lillard. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen a screen. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. For 3, here's Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Lillard's got 1 three-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, "I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating." Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Now here's Lillard. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Milwaukee now. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard finds Prince. Shoots over Mobley. Prince can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone only 3 for 9 to the floor. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The 3 is up. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. The Bucks also with a sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Portis for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
The steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. The three from Okoro. Rebounded by Kuzma. Tipped away. Okoro passes to Hunter, and the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Hunter on the wing. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got DeAndre Hunter, Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Mobley, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Mobley. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Bucks trail by 6. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Here's Jerome. No points yet. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Coming onto the floor for your
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Trent. Outside Porter. And here's Green from the arc. Kept alive. Trent for 3. On target from range. Trent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Strus's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. That gives them the lead. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Deflects the pass. Now here's Trent. He has 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side Green. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo finds Green from behind the arc. Outside Porter. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And this is what Porter Jr. is out here to do. His teammates encourage him to shoot the ball.
From deep, Strus. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 11-3 run. Green, the pass to Portis. Back to Green. Outside Porter. Pass to Green. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Strus. He's got 6. Strus with a screen on Porter. Back to Strus. Here's the three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Portis against Mobley. Portis, the pass to Trent. Portis with a screen on Strus. Trent for 3. He drops it from range. Trent's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Strus. 9 points in the game. Back to Jerome. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Okoro. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent with a screen on Hunter. Launches a 3. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Trent's got 12 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Green.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Hunter, a screen on Porter. Pass to Okoro. Out to Mobley. The 3 ball. No good. Would have counted had it gone. A big-time effort for Gary Trent Jr., providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland against Lillard. Garland, the pass to Strus. Mobley on a screen. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. For the lead. And Cleveland another 3.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. The kick out to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Offensive rebound. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. The 3 from Prince. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's Garland. He's got 12. From deep, Strus. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
Here's Prince to end the drought. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Prince has got 6 points.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
From deep, Strus knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Lillard. No good on the 3. Mobley with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. And Mobley good for 3. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Garland against Lillard. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-3 run. Allen a screen. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail by 4. Lillard right side. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lillard against Garland. Lillard, a screen on Mobley. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board. And a deep 3 from Strus. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 3 quarters of play and a... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. They've got Darius Garland, Thompson out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Hunter. Fade away. And the basket's good off the assist from Garland. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thompson, a screen on Trent. Pass to Jerome. Let's go with a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Thompson, a screen on Porter. Porter against Garland. Hunter with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside, Green to take the lead. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Jerome. There's a screen. Shot from the top of the key. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Milwaukee in the lead. Trent outside. They get it again. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. No good. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Jerome, that's good.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Trent, and the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Yep, that one goes.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Lillard up top, guarded by Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The finish! Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Lillard against Garland. They need this. And Damian Lillard hits from deep.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. 6 to shoot. Left side Garland. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard, a screen on Mobley. Back to Prince. The three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell from deep three-point land. And Cleveland another three.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Prince, a screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Allen against Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Jacks up a three. Mobley grabs the board. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. A good look from Allen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma for three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Lillard finds Prince. Oh, he buries it from outside. Here's Garland. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Here's Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Mitchell outside. Shoots. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. The jump hook. They get it again. Here's Embiid. Off target at the rim. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Bruce in the corner. Over George. And it's Strus missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Embiid, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got 6 points.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. He's got 10.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Allen for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Embiid wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Garland against Maxey. Garland, the pass to Allen. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That one goes in.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
The 3 from Garland. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Embiid against Allen. Embiid inside. Garland with the rebound.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
It's Mobley, top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Just come on. Like, how do you stop Embiid? Just using that bounce right there, just unreal.
Allen, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Allen against Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. 76ers on. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the two spot. Jerome, good.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mobley a screen on Butler. Jerome, no good. The 76ers leading. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 1.
Philadelphia with the ball. Embiid inside. Mobley's there. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Hunter with a screen on Butler. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Bangs home the trifecta. Okoro's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Embiid from downtown. Embiid showing his range right there.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Hunter with a screen on Butler. Jerome passes to Hunter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. It's Strus on the wing. No good from outside. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the dunk by Embiid.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see you showing those wheels.
Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Embiid, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jerome. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Embiid. Takes it off the glass. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
A 300. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 5th rebound in this game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Thompson misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Stolen by Mitchell. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Nice move. And Embiid throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Mitchell outside. A three-pointer, no good. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Strus, that's for 2. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid goes in. Plays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 39.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Strus has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. Oubre, a screen on Mitchell. And Joel Embiid again. And he's got 41.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The 76ers lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Clock at 6. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. The 3 from Garland. They grabbed their own miss. Mobley poked away, and they'll get another chance. It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Embiid.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
The strength of Embiid on display.
Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
Not as good in the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Mobley.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Mobley outside. Shoots the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. But Trey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
There's Garland. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Mobley. George with the screen on Mobley.
I see him.
Here's Embiid. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Okoro's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the 76ers lead by 4. For 3, Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in.
Number 8, Javonte Green.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Maxey.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Maxey looking it over. Pass to McCain. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Edwards. Butler out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot.
That's just a bucket. Well, look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
The three from Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Cleveland. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Joel Embiid. Oh, Hunter in position. Got a hand on it. Pass to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Embiid inside. Defended by Allen. Embiid, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Shoots it up. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Mitchell right side. Back to Garland. Clock at 4. Tries yet again. Paul George with the steal. Now here's Embiid. Sweet move. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. A three. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mobley. Pass to Strus from deep three-point land. That shot, no good. George with the defensive effort. Embiid with it. Garland picks him up. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. Embiid against Mobley. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
Strus against Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
The wide open shot from Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Joel Embiid.
And Embiid drops them both. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nobody near Allen. And he's good on the three ball. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Embiid. Connects again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another three for Cleveland. Drills the three-pointer. And we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Here's Embiid, following the score by Milwaukee. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Trent outside. There's the 3. Joel Embiid with the board. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Trent outside. They set the screen. Lillard outside. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 5 now.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He gets it in there. He has 7.
Boy, it really puts pressure on the defense when Embiid makes an effort to run in transition like that.
Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Back to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Oubre. So it's Philadelphia now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
And Allie, thanks. And Milwaukee has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Trent on the wing, looking to end the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Embiid misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the wing on the left. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Antetokounmpo's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis has checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet. They get it again. Outside Maxey. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. George, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Lillard driving in. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Here's Trent. Here's Prince. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Kuzma comes in for Prince. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Lillard. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Basket's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Portis for 3. And that's not gonna go. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Taking a look at Philadelphia, we've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Three-pointer Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Embiid doing it all himself.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. There's the drive. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Rollins from outside the arc. Portis against Embiid. Here's Rollins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Rollins. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. And there's the screen. Embiid with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Embiid can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Porter, the pass to Prince. And here's Lopez. Still without a bucket. Antetokounmpo outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
You can't give Giannis a good look from 3. He's really improved that part of his game.
Shoots from the baseline. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Milwaukee leading by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Embiid. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
It's good.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo can't connect. 76ers trail by 9. Embiid inside. Prince is there. And Oubre gets it to go.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Portis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Trent. It's Prince on the wing. Inside. Here's Lopez. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
There's a screen. Here's Yabusele. Covered by Lopez. George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Portis outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Maxey. And the shot goes in. And now just a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez with it, guarded now by George. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oubre with a steal. They're running. Pulls up for 3. And George gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
5 ticks left in the first half of this one. Here's Grimes. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Trent in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Here's Lopez. They shoot again. Trent for 3. Sinks the tray. Trent's got 6 points.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Embiid from outside. Oh, Embiid hits from outside.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dives for it, and so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. And Dame Dalla completing the break.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Lopez against Embiid. Can't hit from in close. The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Lopez against Embiid. Lillard, a screen on Embiid. Lopez out to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Embiid against Lopez. Back to Embiid. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Kuzma's checked in for Trent.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Now here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Embiid. Here's Lopez. Tries yet again. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. 76ers trail by 5. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Embiid gets the double team. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
The defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop him.
And that one good. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter. 76ers trail by 7. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off him, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career. The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And it's Green missing. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. That one goes in. Embiid's got 15 points in just the second half.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Portis outside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
76ers trail by 5. And he lobs it up.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
To the middle. Tipped. Lillard outside. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the game's still closely contested as we end the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid, Edwards out there with Butler, and a Giabaselli in at the 4 slot. Back to Embiid. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Outside for Porter. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis, 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th assist in this one. Embiid passes to Edwards. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Got a hand on it.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Misses off the right iron. 76ers trail by 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Porter Jr. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Now here's Trent. Pass to Prince. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now here's Lopez. Lillard looking around, puts it up. A big-time flush by Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. Their jumping passing lanes are coming away with a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard, a screen on Oubre. Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard. Over Maxey. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
There goes Embiid. Money.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knock that one down in a clutch situation.
see against Lillard. Trent from long range. Pure from three-point range.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Back to Embiid. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Now Philadelphia with it. 6-point game.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And here's Milwaukee now. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And so they foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Now George, and stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. So Milwaukee wins it. This one was a fun one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Garland from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Garland stopping on a dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Giannis passes to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
And here's Strus. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Trent can't hit. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Mitchell right side. Pass to Allen. Here's Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley a screen on Lillard. And here's Garland for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Garland's got 6.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
And Lillard kicks to Trent. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Lillard against Garland. Trent, a screen on Allen. The wide open look here for Lopez. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lopez against Strus. Mobley outside. Garland against Prince. Garland with the bucket.
And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Trent outside from the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Garland surveying the D. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here's Lillard driving the lane. Lopez a screen on Strus. Trent can't hit. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Cleveland also making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, right now Hunter's showing that he can step behind the line a little bit to knock it down.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. Mitchell against Lillard. Back to Trent. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got 6.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Javonte Green. Evan Mobley is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Portis against Green. The 17-footer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Okoro kicks to Strus. Hunter with a screen on Kuzma. It's Strus on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Okoro passes to Jerome. Launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Portis finds Giannis. Back to Portis for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. The shot by Rollins, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Oh, Hunter in position. Up and in on the layup. Hunter's got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
On the wing, Giannis. The kick out to Porter. Launches a 3. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. There's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Okoro shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Kuzma passes to Porter. And he drives in. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. For 3, Portis. That shot misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Okoro shot is off. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Porter with it. Guarded by Hunter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Three-pointer. And that one is good from Jerome.
That's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Porter. And it's Damian Lillard in for Rollins. And here's Trent outside. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen kicks to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. This one for 3. They get the rebound. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Lillard outside. Prince wide open. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tie game in Milwaukee. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Lillard surveying the D. Back to Lopez. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen on Mobley. Scooped up. Trent outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen a screen on Lillard. Mitchell in the corner. Here's the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Lillard. Prince outside for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Mobley sets the pick for Strus. They shoot again, and it falls over the rim and in. Strus has got 5 points so far. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trent outside. Lopez a screen on Strus. Kicks it out to Lillard. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
On the wing, Mitchell. The three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Off target with his 3. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Strus kicks to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Prince. And it's Mitchell missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Garland, the pass to Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Here is Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Mitchell way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Trent with the wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. Trent's got 9.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Trent against Strus. And stolen by Lillard. Trent kicks to Lillard.
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the
tie game in Milwaukee. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Also, Max Strus out there. Darius Garland is out there with Thompson. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. To Rollins. Now here's Giannis to take the lead. Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 4 to shoot. Kuzma passes to Portis. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. Knocked away. To the inside. Punches it home.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Hunter sets a screen for Strus. Jacks up a 3. DeAndre Hunter, and that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these 2 teams match up with one another.
Porter over in the corner. Portis. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Garland, no good.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Rollins the pass to Portis. Screen by Giannis. Here's Porter. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Portis. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hunter, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Kuzma passes to Portis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Portis. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Kuzma outside. Back to Portis. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hunter the pass to Garland. Lets it go with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Garland stepping up to knock one down.
Now Portis. He's covered by Thompson. Down his high post. Working on Hunter. Giannis outside. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Strus with it. Picked up by Portis. And Thompson throws it down.
A great lob to Thompson. Feed that big man.
Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Porter. Pass to Rollins. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Rollins got his first 3 points of the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Hunter with the screen on Rollins. Garland dishes to Hunter. Back to Garland. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Lillard finds Trent. Lopez a screen on Strus. Kicks it out to Giannis. Garland with it. Lillard picks him up. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Strus. Mitchell in the corner. Strus a screen on Trent. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Trent against Mobley. Trent kicks to Prince. Trent a screen on Garland. Lillard back to Prince. Three-pointer Lillard. The three won't fall. Mitchell left side.
And it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good, and it's a two-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game.